Center Kwada so Metrobo Time B Sepe Market God First Community Radio Dr. Mensan Snap Soya Campbell Calvin Kankono Market Oyerepa Information Center Atumako Fudua New Site Edda Wanim Information Center Atumampo Nua Promzi Ebuan Kwanta Campaign for Christ Asanso Chechire Amansian Stroma Bekwai Ashwe Dua Bapakuto Koma Konche Kumpuni Community Radio Angoma so bebre Jonadwempa Bokrom Abotan so Aban Tafo Market The Rose Kona Market Heaven Bayaje Atonsu Old Town Caterpillar and when I want Kenya me Nsuta Kwachi Dida Amangwa Sepa Solo Sewa Boaso Chris Kote Dasibe Information Center Central Market Jinyame Information Center Abram New Town No Weapon Patasie Enkechi Offenso Masi New Life Information Center Manso Dubiamanse South Maranatha Information Center Offenso Kokote Ahene Mata no Dumasi Jesus Rain Information Center Achoma Ofuodia Jasi Jenjen Jasi
Oyerepa FM unye yade kaseba we amamuni we asinyi nebramo muntio wano open servio munya sona muntie
Oyerepa News.
Promise Broadcasting Limited stations Akasi Ekukudam Anan Oyerepa 100.7 FM Promise 102.7 Radio NFA Oyerepa TV Promise TV Ebra so de inda ifida afofida enyumru no nsaka seboy yatebra mo dambre asemufu asemuno yabayar papa pare da bosumu ni yegina do ya mayenu anu mudremu fu nyina barakat di salo barakat di kede kaseboy na inda enyumru nsama yatebra bosuman etifin samni bini
Opanyi ba kwa waye adwuma e wo forestry esusu se e wo se Ghana enya court soronko sade beya obi bo rakwaye brantuo mu na wo se yen kwaye no a ye betimi di na kohonom na atamu no aye ntentem
mami hanabisu no ye kwankyerefo panyi no da mineral development fund ano mami ni buefu wo chemda wa ka kire galamsefu bia wo ye China fo oman mu aposefo bi se wo ma kwan ma wanche hon in some kasini
His Excellency Awula John Dramani Asankusu Mahama Ghana mampanyi ahye bose afie besim no a enchekra e kire se fair ye de ko haje akwantu kronkron no ne bugo beba fom
Alhaji Haruna Yakubu ya zangwa awa santase wone hin ena olutumbabu ni fude abrabo hoyi ohye nkakra nsana odi ezaba
roba egugu gota mu a yetugu basabasa no ya yi dangerous dangerous pa na wonimdifo bi atreche senti a dangerous no ana ehunu
aban krachi panyini bi di adistrazero no to anase fo na midwife nkabo mu ku ya wodi woni dwuma agu fom de osere wona ade obeya anka wansan nkwa adwuma na nyimpalu
ensam ne bi ka wenum ho ye wobre ye begibre ye bepebre ye bekenkan ni nyina dia mamo na boafo ne woni a wo so ye mu anwumre eye gusto eni menso plus mixture na se dro we gusto mixture no ebo ye funuya de obi a ne yam hwie obi a typhoid aye wo eye gusto mixture menso plus no so eye ma efichikro mu yawo eni odepo etumi no pa prostate plus mixture prostate enlargement emema eboa wodwonso no na afei wodwonso na hyehye wa wonu eboa wo Mr. Herbal Kumasi Cap Herbal Sunyane Gapsid Pharmacy Kofodua Report Ventures Wakashi Drug Lane Ekus Pharmacy Washaman 0248778899 0248778899 Promise Herbal so wato ha benro enura hodo eboa ya pomden ubenya bi ewo Promise Herbal Boshaba Plaza ni Methodist asori na hwe animu 0535 54468 1 Boshaba Electricals and Kania Hudo Fie wires ahodoɔ CCTV cables ne cameras fan na yɛde awia hoɔden charge ɛyɛ bɔhyɛ ba 0322 030 838 0536 095966 yɛwɔ TikTok Instagram ɛyɛ bɔhyɛba.electrical so kɔ hɔ nom a ɛnɔma yɛtɔn wɔ ha no wobɛnya bi afei woba baabi a yɛbɔ kaseɛ yi a wadumu a Oyerepa radio ha wobɛnya bi wɔ ha nom afei prisons runabout anti attack of 4 dan mo PZ ɛna KGT market hwɛ anim hɔ nom branches no bi ɛwɔ hɔ
Midimafo Herbal Hospital Dr. Tamada so ɛhɔ ɛna Yereba no ba was a bureau to Yereba no do Bruno Bosso Papa Pen Watso Yereba de tech intimate wada Yereba Biara Hono is a copemo Midimafo Herbal Hospital. Wabatsu no take for the Oyerepa Papa Kumasa for the Wenry Chim War Oya Ebuakwa Achuma Agogo Midimafo Herbal Hospital so I call I think Football Poko Asamaira. Bomadina for Dr. Tamida was 0244 77 4282 Kanjin Inagic drinking water. In Sui and Subia Aronum, other quench water Siviano, or Sanason, Yerba Yepa Papa. Oma Mojaza, Frusen Yepa, War Runamo, Naminzman, draw one sumunti, the changeman bid in Zmandrubi to the calcium, magnesium, potassium, and after iron in Tinum. And when I and Odrin Bra, Abranson, or Quanda, I want to mend them. Ni no as the kanjin dear wunsa ekwa nada badada na ho afe oboa oyi ifia horowa njibana yeji okay oma ifi kan ya ne wuro no no ha kanjin inagic drinking water obobo we dem fini nyina afe oboa ma wo hunu manyi otodo muton da afraba wa won fofo orobo dem no orobo akoman ahrawa na afe sirabo no mekira heart kidney na liver no obo ho ba ne ye papa Entino to Fufu and Enchem of Braman UGC, another Tafu New Road about one route Johnson, a pension and a Pebia, Bomodanara friend 0241 449191.
Ora, Emmanuel Odro and a Samumaya and Yumray, Utie Oshay and Yese, Yabaraka Yagaja, Malolo, Apenam Yakata. Tanya Fijiam, you are down to Possia Zozoe, to Possiampa, to Payapam, Mungo de Aloha Mahalo, Isa Buwarisi Denle, Big of Steel, Fial militant in the whole country. Yadamuna was a Makin come for you, Ebe Piesie Lardi, Mene,
Uncle Ebo Piesie
and some no entramo any. Andra Naya World Environmental Health Day. Etra said diet was one my rika yanatana yet. Said any bambo esitie. Yatana ye acquire brain to a esa. Ensure yes no. Dinro e gumu seimu and yene nimpata. Afe bola kusua who do I cost one yamian in your dawson. Environmental degradation na eka hobi. Na no no chum se nina eko wie se. Ebetimi asay ewiemu se de siko. Empo asay wiemu dada de friend of climate no. Osuo entimi to woni brem. Ena awia entimi mo e woni bremu. Eno me se ba ne sa no a emfudi enye ye. Eno ba enye ye. Empo awia kataban timi bobo yenso na epra yen. Na no ena Ghana eda ti se ye. Yetu asi wonu ma yede ka ye ho na yeduadua nnua eno ene didi sonko ato so say tree for life and green for life na dwumadie mansi mantem kropon baabia Ghana baabia ekoso ewo ho na wokọ emfifi mantem central region agomua isimansi ni mu said because was santimantem kramantem eastern region bunu mantem bunu isini ade nyina gomua isimansi ni mu ebikoso na owura ofai boafo wono ena renewable range supervisor Emma Forestry Commission what did you just say 1 year kukuru wo hye ho owura ka ye brentue mu twamu nnua na fe 1111 odi do machine simu 1 year woye mu gadamse ni ade a wo say yensa ase no e wo se nya court soro kokora said be ye chi obi a wo say akwaye brentue betimi de na kwasa court no na ye ntem na atemu no so abantem
for na so Mimi so say forest nya ya court because sometimes we do be court as we be delay the more na delay na I say e mere e kofo be ho na ajiegu To say I were a court near the Emran within 3 days, near deciding the party feet. And a punishment also a more merit. I say, I should them off for said a chew be near dealing with him, and I hear a Bamanco for so as through Selmos Bamanco. We just say the Sababua. All right. I mean, who video name? I know she. Say, be able to drop back when I went to be 100 Ghana, and I'm going to about 3,000 Ghana. But this at the end of the day, I will say, you are now quiet, and for be a muscle. And now I say, a bit to the work of prison 2 years. What's a to fine account? We didn't say no Buapa. Roma Ghana for the say, I say, if you are equal to Nipple try to be. In the end, I am more in Riana, you do an hobby. And your forest for Uncle Juma because I'm quiet to me. It is on my morning in IG to say, yes, I best say quiet. Near you, I need to say about Bohuba, but you say, you can never go for.
Ora of February for Yana Gomoa Estimacy Chief Executive, AMC Cratchy, Unumonia for Margaret, na come, I say, and a montoya to a year, Obian's officer, one some, one in Nipa, Ubi Concordia, Ibi Victoria, and Kaboma, who ordained, said Yabaya, Yan Quaya Begina, Ned Biafra Fry Dianaso, Ebetin Tim.
I did way I were and then no, a baby Gina Emma, your forest you once and some, Egina Ewo, and your gumwanko, no Egina Ewo Ghana, and to woman in a young war, yes, I saw home by young way and be a home by. Now, it took to any your forest on. Only idea, ye, Jano Manasian and non would Jano, and so nature when you shall run that. They said they who first be able to put those such as a the actual baby day, then a non war first I would jam my head. And I do way a baby Jana, a singing crying say. Men manna the missing Yamubu Yembia in Thea Forest, Yendini, Yensum, Niamwa, Senior Bayer, Ebegina, San said, or mine we are far, the main account, and Tina Yamwa, maybe I fine.
All right,
yeah, dear Yem Pennyful, Yam Papa, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, then a pound for our pound, a bomb who do and a pair this time around is here who's a wet trap if you be, oh, forest more, and I say, obey. Baby cry now, entitled say, Ubedria home, me and son, abon. And tonight, dear baby Gina, no go most yesum. Young who say Billy beer, my diet, I don't know, says you're not saying or saying some summer. Oh, who contains Obama, ye na, ye who not young Quanya, the buffers. Now, by young Russell baby Gina no today. Not if I Quanya way so at the ama warning to all the people almost show me, no more mutimens to say. Young man, dear forest, honey.
Only my young former Gratina now come. Hey, Messi Cratch your walk, Gomoa is Mencinum.
Dr. Hannah Louisa Bisiu. On an oil, Penino Quanchrafa, Jumoku and its Minerals Development Fund. Or Dano. Now, in the day, my man, anti Galamse Task Force were 2 and 1. Wokopemu, Oya Boy Supin so. Ya, Oya Quaibret Tunum, and a Sutina who rode the hall as antimantum yara. Wakachiri Galamse Fa, Oya foreigners, son of Fubiso. In Siakawa wom. Nama Milly Chemate. One of Quadra, what did the move for local or yeah, as antimantem police at my castle pet? What do come baby? I want and branch can think of one abattoir can think of baby na. Wokita could eat two and second and then I was hey. What the I'm saying for what the whole so why I do chambers one quarter Hannah. So when ya one yama won't call. No, and mammy Hannah Bisu, onions and truffle cast anywhere for ye papa. No, the chama dam. Ninja all quadrunya there. In Brenche. Hi, or Managana Posinia in the day, or man Sikawa de Tiana Cows and Brente de Chili. And call the portion of Bobano. Waka said the metal traffic when they chill my weber soon one corner there. Galam say far watching when or he would just one walk on the mammy chama there. Nibu Funa, when you probably bed papa.
And they called me that there's a problem here.
There's no problem, sir. The only problem is
and
that
I saw you are people, so I want to know what is happening.
So I've told
Which
you.
people brought
Okay, no. I want to know.
Let me know.
No, it's okay. I want
now
to know.
you have cleared it.
Yes, I've cleared it. So I want to leave with what I have. Let's go. Everything is confusing. And they made them to block us.
The police made the tax to block you.
That block us so that we release
the
Chinese here. So I went to tell the commander that the only thing I have to tell him is that I'm carrying those Chinese to the region and we push for them to be moved to national.
And see what a brofon. The police here broke us to take the Chinese to the regional. So I told the commander that I am carrying the Chinese to the regional headquarters. Since Mami Hanabiso, Nano Brofo Canning in Arrington, or catch a commander Romo Kwan. What the I'm saying for no Koya Santimantem, a post at Nakasa one. It's Mami Hanabisu, Nenze, and Yeti.
Yenum say Yanum Gramofo, one more our fampimbia, one agina so. Ah, Ramadan, a conchene eka home, Sawo bomb pie de bia eka home, Oyerepa eka home, Hajj, a quantu cron, Sawo come meka, and also eka home. Na make us say ya, wo di a ye, ido ada, affordable, afa share and nay, Ninano, a bin so wa quantu crum den, enye asam ketua kram. Na His Excellency Aula John Dramani asan kusuma hama Ghana mampanyi ene day wajina ho ama yenuanu krambofo na salam alaikum ena baraka de sallah so trade ampo nyankopon enhira won ewo Black Star Square ene day nanu no hunu se enipa dodo no opeso moko maka no ebi ho no masika twitwiri di a wo yie no ya na so pa financial burden sana broni eka no jese sika no ewo mu wobekwa aba ofen o ticket ni na eka ka ho no ya na sika ni mu odu nti afi ebesim no na sie no so mo kwa akwantu kunkun no a eye hyentuade ana wiem hyentuade efe no ticket no ni ade no eso betepa ebeba fom kase e de ama wo no se de ebe ya eno ma bekoi na won akwantu kunkun no etumi akoso sanso eno so afọhwe enwoma sua so no nso Islamic education was one most of you to no manyina said ya beya cost no or more to crown bono ever to me abba form.
On the matter of Hajj, I am deeply aware of the financial burden it has placed on many Muslim families. This year, despite efforts, the costs remain high even though we cut it. But I want to assure you that we're working closely with the relevant agencies and our Saudi counterparts. And if Allah accepts our supplications, and the CD continues to show the recent strength that it has shown, I'm optimistic that next year we'll see a very significant drop in the Hajj fare. Indeed, if the Muslims who went this year were going at this time, the Hajj fare will be something like 45,000 cedis. Additionally, in response to the long-standing appeals from the Muslim community, I wish to announce that we have prepared a bill to designate the additional holiday of Eid al-Fitr as a public holiday, and this will soon be presented to Parliament. It means that it will be a law. It will no longer be by executive instrument. This move recognizes the profound spiritual importance of the festival of Eid al-Fitr in Muslim life.
Yonti ora John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampanya shebo enti wo se eye Arab mpanifo wo ma amudi akotene ewo eye akwantuo nsemu no no bedi nkomo se de be ya akwantuo no sika no ewo mu no hyentuade no ana wiem hyentuade no ebeba fo mabie so no ma hodo ebebo ama kremosom akoso akyerkyerefo mbo kyerɛ Arabic eno so betre ni bebre wo mayi mu ebio nso hyehye ebiada se holiday no ebefata abo wo no mo motimi adi wo mo idi fete ni idi ada no nyina obe ni nyina kama na eno no enkoye hyehye se omampanyi na ebema sa akwan no na mo be yamra enti nyi omampanyi ni ho wo ho sa mra no ewo emra mu anya de a ye betwe se omampanyi ma akwan ti wei eye na ye nuanam enkramo from Black Star Square won kramontem owura John Dramani Mahama kokasa ye ewase
na yembopo mu wo Asante Mantem na yegyirem wo oye Asante Mantem kropon Kumase na yegyirem wo Kumase kropon yimu na yereko santase za na zongo hin Alhaji Haruna Yakubu ena orefra Ghanafo enkankan da imbabu no da womo modinara abrabo nyemrinkatu abrabo oye nkakra ansa na odi wekopo yezi ikwanto Alhaji Haruna didamensami nyina tugwa wabra in the day idlada aye official da woriti wo santasa famde no opanyin kirem da ayade bi oye hoye pa ehwe inda imbabu na wabo man Ghana ma bobu no bia na yidade hu da nka ode sore preko pe ne wabaye odzefo sikanyi as cable no do tam no na other futuru mbabu no da bi abrabo no nchedam abrabo no yan kakanka kro ana montu biara na mobaba na baby abokọ na kakanka kro ye process ntini mbabu no nya won ho abotel no wie no dzi afuturu zirma oye muzremi mbabu no de in the day afia woriji oya asomdwe afe nti wo mommoten na mo baye biara kona obofodro edzini biara no wonye mo ye odze asomdwe baba na mmom mo onka ye nyama ekiri no odze ndi ye boni bia babra hwan
enne da no de kasia ma ye kremofo nkwan aya wiasefo yina aya de kasia ma ye sense sebi se ye nyansom na wiase a wiase ne ka ye hu bebi a ye de ye hu bakwa akofa enne nyam suro kurampo wo mu eti sen ana nyam suro ni ho nti enne da kasia ye ba ya ye be gina woni aya kasai aya tetifo na ye na obeto ye ne ye soso ye be kwa ma ye mba soso afa nti me kakra me be ka ne se enne da na be ye aya nige da na me meto ye kremofo mai wa ne mranta ne fo bibia be sibi wo bibia si bebia ne yaka ye kremofo ana kremofo ana ntafo ahodo de be sere enige da no anye wre hoda ye sere wo mo obia fa kwan a obefa so a obegina ni bebia ni kwasi a obatra no entra ho ana wo prenya sika kurampa abisika ne ko hen obia perse obenya sika ntem sebsebe wo banne na oda wadim na yesi ne sini na afifia wonwa ne nyae sebe jona ja oba no baka se akola ya wo na sini na pie de ofiri ha hona wo bahu se abrabo no aya kakra ana biom enne akola mbu pani enne akola na atia mpanfo wo akwa ho akola na atia mpanfo wo bebia abaya da na obakoyi amaye
na chiri dwumadzi no oya manso abori oya zongo hin wo amansia west crossing no mo nana imoro yakubu kopoe oya dwumadzi na ase no na ose nusu olotu Ghana mpanyimfo da woma no kwanzi honanyim kan Ghana mpanyimfo woma no kwariji onzi honanyim kan ye po sane da na de woma no Ghana imbabu lusu mpanyimfo ye papa nisa mpanyimfo enzi no kwa na se mbabu no sua hwana onya asam papa mfa ma man Ghana na daachi
wiase no baabi a wiase na duru no America tuo no ye too much na meka kire Ghana ye mpenofo ene ye babu no a ewo ho ade a ye bia na ye ma ye ni na ho wiase wo hai ade a se nyankopon so de be ma obia no enye America tuo odi su kakra wasabeka odi America so su nyankopon se ade ni nye odia enye odia enti ade a ye bia no yemma abotre ye de emmam ye ya ade a ye be ye bia no yemma enokradie ye de enye djuma na nokradie ye djuma wo man no ma me fi se ono na bebua ya Ghana ha se ye te se ye hwia abrofo but ye nokradie ne ye de e wo fom but ye hwia omo bibia but ye mradie enokradie a ye se ye bedi nokradie a emma eman ye de enye nkoso no ye ntimi ni nokre so kakra mi kan se ade bia so no ya se akwala be saya na wasaya firifie so ye mpenofo no ye de wa momma nokradie ne ye de enye djuma wo mo so na embesu ye nkwala no eso to mpenofo no ma nokradie ne ye djuma ye nkwala no so ne de wa mbesua anokradie ne ye de afiri ye mpenofo no so
enti no kwara bia ba so a wasa firifie wow tidema na nana imoro yakubu okasa wie ana the assembly member for Santasi electoral area oyimyanfo Isaac Kofi Amua ana oye adisrazilo to oye kropon ne mpanyimfo honanyim da ahwe Santasi Zongo highway all the way wo behia speed rams ye wo hopa o sanete emen kantantama drafo binim wako highway hono otaze kan kwenhyesi wo ye papa pantindambre wo botum na we sika nkwenhye na anwen wo behia speed rams wo ho
na ene ye eid ye na nanu mi enu amuntamufo omo apontre kese no ano omo afasa kese no omo de ba na wie nti na o se etimi ba ne bebo omo ho man nti se muhu ya me ne me committee for ne kambo ma ibe gina akwan lo ba ha se ne ana speed no
eba ya na no city bi no na ejina cars na ma o ma tune down kakra se ne be ya nti se ne so ye ba ni se I successful ye ne I best ne kasama o speed ne ba form ama dwumade ni na echi abaye ye kama Santal Zongo a challenge ba pa asat now pa ye aha no on say as ne ba the speed le free esroba tinke betimi anya saa dade na ye de kwan no bia and because it seems about 5 years, about 10 years ago. Mommy been in the back.
Oyimnyafo oya Kofi Isaac Kofi Amwa Santase electoral area assembly member Nenze Anayati
Yanko papaye kasiemuen Odotobri Rural Bank PLC Penyipani Ora Abraham Kofi wasi enyuma kuo kasia empo se sopa senso pa wo mantem wa wo no e wo se otimi gua wo mo efrise mutum dan wa hyeni mutum onipa hia obi ansa no obi na onipa nuan so eni nipa wo se sa enyuma kuo we ma wo se omtimi gua wa enwuma suamu eno ma beboa ma omanfo abrabo etumpon ne apomden ne ekeka ho emu meka sei na adwuma koi wonuma akoya adoye Sukua ewo mo Potamu Jacobu Senior High School. Oma mo 10,000 Ghana cedis ni achire. Oma sama Jacobu Traditional Council 100 bags of cement. And oma scholarship. Enipa mako eduosia enai 64 a wo university ewo Potamu hono mo. Ya bon nsam hia de ama wonu fi se wonu ma ya de.
Bank bia no di djuma. Paso be mo asese wo boa. Ema me ya wo di djuma no. Omo so nya wo so no number of money can corporate social responsibility. In general, they know to be a bank for a fair 2025. The corporate social responsibility in AB and then the do Huduma. The kind of year, and Messiah. When the bank, but some clear down on board, any management. I will make us say and Famua, as young for who do I work, nursing, training, college of education. Colleges of education and universities hold on 77,300 Ghana cedis. Now, if you be 1,200 Ghana cedis. And if you want to Jacobu Senior High School, the donor can just take. And so they at the Saber 2 years. None of how I said, the dear man, William Mamonda, your ma and Dano. In Suhum Ireland. 24 years young for boy woman. She almost invoice. And I said, Name no born no how they buy. 10,400 Ghana cedis. You do any Hanan. And 24 years any empire and more and more. Afidi Jacobu Traditional Council. Board at last year, board yes, 100 bags of cement.
Abraham Kofi Odotobri Rural Bank PLC we CEO na board chairman ma bank no ene Ora Benedict Buadi was se woni otete mpotam honom no ene wonum ene sikatwa efrise Odotobri Rural Bank eye sikatwa diemu ahotoso
ejumadi ejina ye wenya medical afibia ye hwe bank Odotobri Rural Bank nya 42 years edi sajumadi ya ma mafo pina nya ho faso ebesre befa akonya wesusu asre aye tiefu etie nya hwefo ahwe se omo nyina meboa nya fa sika me wura Odotobri Rural Bank wo se ne be ya bank no betimi aden adunya ko nanim yetimi anya saa amwa ne ti aboa ye yetimamfo ene manfo mu ne diga nti ebesre se obia fa sika me Odotobri Rural Bank mu savings no savings e wo ne ma be braye savings current account afi so se besa so asre se o fa sika me wura ma ye shares o ma to shares bi ma ye se be ya bank so benya ye capital with ye grow ye na afibia ne benya bi e di aboa ye manfo
Ora Benedict Buadi na okasa wie no asuafo no a ye che wo musika na scholarship no wono munya abie no nso ekasai
Odotobri Rural Bank CEO Mr. Kofi Emmanuel and then the entire staff ni na omaya de ohwe adwumaso a omaye no ene de a corporate social responsibility a omaye emwa bebre na omode aboa Odotobri society no ene de nti no yɛde nyame ase sɛ yɛnya saa mmoa yi ana afei deɛ ɛbɛka nso sɛ obi biara mmra odotobi rural bank na ɔne ɔmo mmɛdi dwuma ɛsiane dwumaso a ɔmo di aboa community no ne yɛyɛ nti yɛda ɔmo nyinaa ase na nyankopɔn nso nkɔ so na wɔnhyira bank no na ɛnkɔ n'anim.
Yo, nti asuafoɔ no bi nsɛm ɛno no
ma yɛmfa akɛseɛbɔ no nkɔpue mu wɔ mara megyima medze woro kɔ mfimfinima ntɛm na mfimfinima ntɛm no medze woro kɔ ɛkɔgyere mu twifo atemokwa kurosin no mu na ɛhɔ ɛna abankrakye panyin no ɔwɔ onyimnyamfo Isaac Yosen ɔdze adesrɛdze ɔdze reto ɔyɛ anɛsefo na midwifefo nkabɔ mu kɔ adama abere a yɛde kasa yi wɔdze hɔne mfiri no hɔnyɛma agu fam na wɔreto atua ɔsane tɛ wɔnyɛ aban no wɔ nsɛnkan bi a ɔdzi wɔ hɔ no aban no nyɛ n'adwene dɛ ɔbɛma hɔn aso etie hɔn ne sɛ so nti ɔpanyin lesrɛ wɔn dɛ ɔsrɛ hɔn ada wɔn nsa no nkɔ adwuma na nyimpa luwu ɔde dɛm nsɛm nyinaa to gua wɔ abere a in the day wɔrehyɛ ɛfa bi wɔ ɔyɛ twefo atemokwa kurosin no ayaresa mu ɔnye abanmmɔfo a wɔwɔ ɔyɛ mpɔtam hɔ keka bom wɔkɔdua nnua ɛwɔ ayaresabea hɔ na ɔno ɛna onyimnyamfo Agyekiyosin ɔlekyerɛ me dɛ ayaresa yɛ adze a no ho hia yie papaapa nti ne sɛ so nti adwumayɛfo a wɔyɛ adwuma wɔ ayaresabea te dɛ nurses doctors na wɔn a wɔkeka ho nyinara no wɔn ho hia o nti dɛm abere yi a wɔso wɔde wɔn mfiri egu efom yi obiara bɔtum wɔ efam wɔ ewu bi na ɔno na ɔrehyɛ dɛ aban bɛyɛ aso dza ama wɔn ma wɔn ahawu biara no aban ekyir na asopɔm no wɔ ayɛ ama nti ne nsa dɛ ne nsa yam yee mare kuku mare sia akpɛ na ma wu kakakakakakaka ɔsɛm ada mo nsa no nkɔ na mo nkɔ yɛ adwuma
anapɛ na ɔsɛ yɛhwɛ na ɔmampani dwumadi a ɔde abɛbɔ dwa sɛ yɛhwɛ ne ndua no management trans na ɔsɛ yɛ ntwefo atimokwa district hospital yɛbaeɛ no sɛna wɔkɛndra na yɛte sɛ anaysefo yi na akɔ strike nti sɛ yɛba bɛdu hɛ a asɛ district chief executive ntumi nka sɛ mebɛhwɛ ha na makɔ sɛ mea so mekɔ facility ne inside na mekɔhwɛ sɛ sɛ ɔmokɔ strike a na nkyerɛ sɛ obi yare a ɔbɛda fie serɛ ɔmo bebree ɔmo ndwene timammufoɔ ho a ɛwɔ Ghana afa na nyinara so obi yare na ɔmakɔ strike yi sɛ obi yare a obi nim sɛ ɛyɛ obi ne wɔfa ase ɛyɛ obi ne maame ɛyɛ obi ne nua wote fie womma adwuma wo maame bɛtumi ayare wo sister bɛtumi ayare wo papa bɛtumi ayare mpatwɛ yɛde ne ba facility ha a hwan na nhwɛ no tɔ ɔbɔ kyɛw me nkotodwe gu fam sɛ memmo nkotodwe so a bɛtumi abu nkotodwe yɛ dɛn ama ɔmo na masrɔm bebree ɔmo bɛhwɛ ayɛafoɔ no ma yɛ ɛnyɛ twofati mu kwankwa Ghana fa no nyinaa wei ne adesrɛdeɛ a mesa dɛ mesɛ yɛ ma meka kyerɛ ma nicefoɔ a ɛkɔ strike
na ɔno n'akyiri no onyimnyamfo Agyekiyosin olutu Ghana fofo dɛ hɛ inde ɛte wɔn ehu na wɔn ho dodo wɔ abɔ mmɔden akɔ ayaresabea na kapa ayarehwɛ ɔmfa wɔnye etuatua a ayaresabea adwumayɛfo anasefo na midwifefo wɔ etua no aban lo hwɛ wɔyɛ biribiara dɛ wɔbɛhwɛ na wɔasɛn akɔ aka wɔn adwuma nti Ghana ni biara yɛre bɔ mmɔden akɔ ayaresabea na kapa ayarehwɛ
assurance amede ma obi biara ofiri sɛ ne ho dodo no anaasɛ yare deɛ ɛba a mɔnkaeɛ sɛ ɛnna ne ɛkyerɛ yɛn ho dodo a assurance sɛ bɔ mmɔden abra doctor ni pani ɔwɔ ha no ayɛ nhyehyɛeɛ sɛ wɔn ho dodo a yɛwɔ nursefoɔ wɔ ha ɔmbɛhwɛw ma wɔn ho ɛdɛn atɔ despite sɛ nursefoɔ no kɔ strike yɛn mpaebɔ no yɛade srɛdeɛ yɛde to ɔmo anim dɛm ebi sɛ ɔmo tie ɔmampanin na ɔmo tie aban mu mpanimfoɔ a by Monday Tuesday deɛ ɔmo betumi ɛdɛn aba back ba mpempere ɛnɛ efide mmemme nda kosi de sɛ wɔyare a mantena fie wankasa nkɔdra store sɛ wokɔtɔ aduro de ama ho bra hospital na wɔba bɛto anɛsɛ ne doctorfoɔ wɔ ha ɔmo ɛbɛhwɛw bɛda ase bebree
enti ewuram wɔ twefo atemokwa kurosin no mu a aban krakye panyin no ɔwɔ onyimnyamfo Isaac Yosen na no gye sɛm a ɔde to gua nti anasefo yi amedwaifo nwanwaba yɛsɛm ada mombra na mommɔhwɛn
wasɛm yɛsɛm ɔnom nsɛm sɛnsɛm ɔma yi mu nsɛm yɛde ma mu sɛ kaseɛ no mu nsɛm yɛnsan kɔ wɔ ne foforɔ so biom environmental ɛyɛ yɛatenayɛ ɛnnura yɛawo yi ɛna amansa nyinaa de ka yɛatenayɛ environment day na Ghana ha deɛ sɛdeɛ yɛtwa nnua asase yɛ pradadada deforestation ɛkɔ so nti aban no aso daeɛ sɛ yɛbɛdua nnua afe biara nnua pii na amaboa ama yɛnya kwayɛ berentuo ɛne amirikitiɛ ne nsamampɔ Asante Montem Health Director Emma Owura David Oponda ko wono na hwe yatena ye we Environmental Health Director wama won ni pop say plastic waste rubber na didi gu baby gota mu no na edi kan na masuyire eyiri fire de etoso mienu emo a wonom ewa subontin mu eni nsutade ahodo mu no wo mu wuwu fi se rubber no wonom mpe afa so kura no rubber no obi tibi bodokono ntodokofo de pa e good nanso na se binim di rubber shem no abodokono di afra na ehuria me ba cha poison na wo ton no poison obi so hunu ni kwan so woto menim se mate bia so so no abi da so de bodokono no pam cha omunyai yesi sa rubber no a ye di nuane kura gum no wokoto aduane bia anwa mo hyehye abonten dokoro hyehye abonten ne ye de gum hitiri komu pe poison ya no ade ama no na wudi akoyam nti ya yi dangerous dangerous ama ye nyina
almost crobia obekosu bia no obehu plastic pollution na ebebi say ho say adentia ni nyina ne say education on plastics no ewo form na ehu behia say ye manfo a ye ne omo tete no ye be mo education na wo mahunu say ye use plastics no a esunsunsanso a ede bre ye nyina wa use awie obehu ana end up in a gutter na plastics no so ekogu drain no musa no a eye drain no si na besie na se drain no so si a ede de na brain ede ohaw bebre na brain ebi ne flooding plastic no eduro bi wo mu a eye awuduro a broni beka se elichi eko aduane na ukodi no eneye World Environment Day 2025 no ye message nyina ne se ye nyina no ye mbo ye homoden na ye nkamum na ye ntu plastic ase na itu plastic ase a saa wo hawo ye nyina no eto betwa mensa emfanto aso ma ye nyina ye hunu se enne ukọ ye mpo ano a beaches no ubom se epo no anu nyina de plastics de eye ne se enwene ene emo a ewo nsuo ni mu nyina no omo no ebi emene saa plastic we enti se obehwe a adwene bi wo a obeye se ode ye aduane ana ye beche no obehwe no na plastic ni bi ehye ne yem ese basa na diversity no na ye se no
Owura David Oponda ko Ashanti Regional Environmental Health Director
Osofo a ono na ohwe akwan na akwantempono to onyimnyamfo governance Kwame Aboja na odekase na opanyini chema asoyin no waye nhwehwemu bia na wieyi no wada akoto oman yen embranyim nyipanyin nanyim mecha de atani general de omo modernara no ntana monfa ho nhwehwemu na kire de wade contract ama contract bia sika odado ye America sikan opipi eduasa 30 million US choppable money contract ajisike na nse adwuma wade cha nsa no wanye na wo oya imrasha bagom ana edom dodon won banodinyi onyimnyamfo mahama ayerga obi said oswafu dem damokwan na in the day woli yi na damabiri wonyi ofi tamale ko walwale no no wonsam sedan no no ena oswafu no de nkyiremu no odemai.
The last question I was asking when I was interrupted by honorable colleagues, what hope can the Minister for Roads under John Dramani Mohammed's government, what hope can you give to the people of Walwali who, when Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was vice president, had the road from Savilgu to Walwali awarded on contract, and the contractor took $30 million and assembled vehicles and equipment, and Bawumia came and cut short, and the people were hopeful, and nothing happened. What hope can you give to the people?
Majority Leader, your question.
Mr. Speaker, the preamble of my answer suggested that this project is a very important project to everybody, including the Vice President. The sword was cut by the former Vice President in June 2022. And as I said to you, even in June, former Vice President, Honorable His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and I also said, on the the 17th of June 2024, when the question was asked as to why the project was not going on 17th of June 2024, he assured that the works would start as soon as the debt restructuring completes. And I'm saying that according to the record, the Vice President then wasn't even aware that whilst he was hoping that the project will continue after the debt restructuring, the contractor actually tendered in their resignation on 11th of March 2024. So the contractor even attempted terminating the work on 11th of March, not known to the Vice President how serious this matter is. So the contractor attempted leaving the site before even the Vice President was encouraging people that the work will continue after the debt restructuring, Mr. Speaker. These are the ones who raise their claims because they are the ones who are claiming to have done the work. So as of the time the $29 million was paid, they said it was up to 20% or so of the advance payment. The new claims they are bringing, which was brought to my attention when I became a minister, and I so far said I will not pay, is the 14 million. That is the contractor claiming that they've got directors and staff on site, they are paying whoever up to 14 million, and that we should process it and send it to Ministry of Finance for payment. And I said no, we will not forward it to the Ministry of Finance because we don't believe that it is a legitimate claim. So that is it. So Ministry of Roads and Highways is in dispute with this contractor. That is why we forwarded the issue to the Attorney General. So as far as I'm concerned, I have not actually approved any additional claim from this particular contractor, since there's evidence that he even attempted relocating equipment we paid for on this project to another country, covered with a warning letter from Highways. I have no doubt that this contractor or this developer must be carefully watched, otherwise we will lose even more money than we have lost so far. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Execution of the instrument. The issue was then forwarded to Attorney General for his advice as we speak. So, Mr. Speaker, we are using the legal means through the Attorney General to advise on the way forward to either recover the money or compel the contractor to do the work up to the amount that they've collected.
Onyeminyafo governs Kwame Agwaja so far oshe akwanna kwantimponi nyido nenze na ete nansanan edwam dodo a wo mrahye begom ho ba no dini onyeminyafo hare na ayerga Mahama Ayerga na odzinkan kasei
Yentuo so His Excellency Awula yes Sarawuta John Dramani Mahama what the idea be about was say July 1 yena yebedi so Thanksgiving and prayer National Day of Thanksgiving and prayer omamuni nyina da watu asi won ma dia seda be mo twedi ampo Yakopon ni asa abom paye eguso ene kutawnsa so menso de dikan July 1 2025 ena yenya yebedi no enka ne Ghana mampanyi Sarawuta na do danko akufuado wose ka yi ko kari Owura John Dramani Mahama ya ade efri se nipa bia wo se wo kai ehunu se oprempon bi to soro hono mo a na da Roman nyina yete baabie na wo kire se sade enoma bi so kɔ no wo se ye kai enoma bi aman bi afamu ku dweta ne ne ekaka ho aman bi ebre wo amanyesemu nanso ne nyina mu no Ghana wakora yen Ghana wahwe so a wo se wododo amamo democracy etintim da so te asempo ye do twedi ampo Yakopon ase.
All of us have to support this initiative. It's clearly a worthwhile initiative. And we have this one day where all of us come together to give thanks to the Almighty for the many, many, many blessings He has bestowed upon us. And you've identified one of the most important is the stability, the unity of our country and its stability. Our country is the only one in West Africa, one of the few on the continent that has never had a civil war in the 67 years since independence. We've had our problems, coups, etc. But the country has never broken apart, and we have never ended up fighting each other because of politics or power. And that is a blessing for us. And we're continuing down that road. We're now in the Fourth Republic, which has given us an occasion 4 times to change governments peacefully. And has now become what happened in December last year, shows that it is now part of the culture of our country that we should have these popular consultations that lead to peaceful transfers of power. So we have a lot to thank God for. And I want to commend the President for taking up this initiative and for making it real. So I'm grateful for your presence. Unfortunately, before I received this letter in your presence here, I also made arrangements to be outside the country. Largely, you say I look fresh, but I need to be sure. So, largely for my doctors to have an extensive period to look at me.
Na Dodankwa Akufo-Addo Sarawuta, former president, and planning committee, Emma, National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving, Ekwane na so, eno mampanyi da this handsome way, atuja na Dodankwa Akufo-Addo.
Dr. Rose Brahima, Oyerepa Kwanchirafa, ono na Oda Rose B. Care Foundation, ano eno olekasa, lesra abanida, abanimo modanara, na etuo ya odeda aya amuase ya mmamma iwo bu wonsa wodi sesi wo hu onyinyi mfidu ye pa na mmamma iwo a odu dam wonse bu ne mfe no da wonye sika mfa ntobiro ne bu ayefo na ho so wetum wanya bi odeda meska nyina odeda mensami itugwa wabra na dwumajibiru kodo a Rose B. Care Foundation wokoche oya mmoframa baya ahesan mekira 700 wowo ashama JHS primary enafe basic school wonkran pumpuni mantemu ho wakache wona amuase bi nono ana oya Dr. Rose Ibrahima Olson asran krankro ndwumaku ahoro ena aban ena afe ndwumaku ahoro a onhye abanase nyina de wonfansi hone tirde de wobabua mmamba wankankan hona a woko school ena hona wo fiedu nyina de wobu hone se wobabo hone za amuase bi age abo hone ye pa no owie no ode ka che ne dem insebunu kambrabo ho oyo wo ba yinkoten de entinse abadama mo ba bia nsuro mo nye na nyimguase omo modene onjene na adu nse pinya kukuduru dem de mana mo ntu akontu no obotu na wetum na wegina de oba
makoye ticheni na me hu se etoda me bebre no e ma ne bu wo mo nsa o mo masku na wo be fe ni pa no be bisa no sa de na wan bo me bu me nsa me ba me ho be sei nti na mamba nti me bisa no se de na metumi aye e de aboa wo mo na e be si imagine se de na me nye foundation na e ya me ntopad na me mfa emma wo mo eno nti na ye sha ase me kakra ni afi bia nya me adom enya nkofo mo be so ya sene e ma ye ma ne ye kese ati this year no ye 700 girls enya me pa next year be maso akọ 1000 nti e be se corporate society ni nipa mo nsem wo bie na mo be so ya sene na ye ntumi emwa ye ma no e wo mbe o makọ mo mfitire afi so ye be stress e so da be da ye hu se sanity pad no aban de to ahodo atoto so eno nti na amane bo ayedin nti ni bo ayedin no e ma ye ma no o mo ntumi nto nti ye be stress e to ahodo a mo de atoto sanity pad no so no o mo be tete so amayen se na be ye fo na oba bia etumi atobi e fa se sanity pad ne de enye option ntumi nka se o pa abeto o pa awo nto oba bia bu ne nsa nti ye be ye bia no be to sanity pad na ni bo nso ye bia e be ma ne to no ayo mo den nti o mo tete to no so
na mami na nu sin na cheche yipa yina other school ya no madam Bizola Vivian Ganta all da Rose B. Care Foundation ase wo oye anomonu tu papa we tozirbo adusuafo yi no wie no da afotu suru ma adusuafo no dem wonyi won ho mfamfi insazin no nume ho afi ndurban na oba akatima akape tadwa ya moframa no won hu modenara na won hye won hodo wonyi wo mfim na afi wo ma hu masua no hu hia hwan ye papa.
I'm the Almighty God for this, what He has done for us so far. And I want to take this opportunity to thank Rose B for donating this car to these children who were always using tissues and other things anytime they have their mental flow. We are very grateful for this offer, and we pray that God will continue to bless her, and then year by year, we continue to support these children. And I stand on this note to also advise the children to stay away from hard drugs like red, drugs like these petty things that they take to mix up with drinks and here and there. When they are being invited somewhere to take a drink, they should wash the drink they are taking so that these hard drugs are not added to the drink for them to become useless on earth. Parents as well should also take the note to be guiding their children
anytime they are out or anytime they are in this messes, they should guide them so that they will be able to grow up into good adults.
Mbamba you are in the day when ya them animotinu for subi. Wada Roseby Care Foundation, I see a papa pate. Why one more to them?
Here to say thank you to the Roseby Care Foundation for donating sanitary pads to us. As long as from the beginning, some of my colleagues, when they are in their period, they don't come to school because they don't have the money to afford sanitary pads. Now, with the help of Roseby Care Foundation, we are able to get sanitary pads for ourselves when we are in our period. And now we have the confidence to come to school when we are in abroad. We are saying thank you to the Roseby Care Foundation. We are happy, but we are saying God bless you for putting a smile on our face.
Auntie, bye bye, Papa. We thank Roseby Care Foundation for coming to our aid. We thank Roseby Care Foundation for putting smiles on our face. Some of our students, when they are in their menstrual period, they don't come to school because they can't afford sanitary ipade. Intimo from man honorable phone in United. What the Roseby Care said do. Why are the papa?
Na yanko and somewhere yeah amanyo sam emum. Kwanchirafo a wodi ne dwuma e wo mampanyi atena ye deputy director of operations Mustafa Bande wachire mu se woye hwehwemu na hwehwemu kakra hwehwemu bi beba am afa owura maso kofi dwuma ho no hunu se Gihok Ghana Industrial Holding Company na woye panyi wo na no ma bi nkoso ye kura wo ho enti wo manya hinte no a omu be ye hwehemu na enche kura ombeto nsa e de afra no Mustafa Bande nsemni
yenwie yo me se Ghana for fees wo mabra wo beka kire ye na di nti ono moto abama ye atechi nti ono moto abama ye kudi boni a ye be chew ye ntinwie ne wo ma ye okrum ha kofi dwuma ono kwa de me ka ne boni kire wa you be shocked na ono tumi ntimi ka se na ase ne president Akufo-Addo obi antimi nya ne hwe o pon ko so ma fom so yare obanum aduro police station pe we ka ye tono $90,000. Yediama we yusu okwa what auction ama ho 40,000. What kind of reasoning? Last week police for ya odwane frifie na omotimi age card ba ko e dia ba kuma se ba bia Gihok. What say ho nyina? Ofijuma. These are the kind of characters who had the effrontery to sit on radio and say who free Gihok for demonstration me pabon. At that time what law was in force?
Asampa asiri o. Zero sikandie.
Obanu me dunu wo yi hono
akakitekitire nko mmasere asem ehunu o kana simple sana
so say atichaje chinti eto aba
bagi hoko ho nso twom ho ofe o se wase ho na menti ase o se gi ho kase ho wase ho soro wase ho nchenchen wase ho fifini wase ho ese ba bia
o kada wase ho na opede o che de sika ahwe adwuma ku na ya in sika na mfaso a woden ka omani nya no omani nya da mfaso no da no repache nse was it state of the nation na there program bia na president kakasa wase emma no want to need president ko ka wase there on ta se de Ghana fo hinenwa bia yabo no mansa ya ne reho a yabo no mansa ya nya rehu mu ya nya nyinjemo yabo ntina chere Ghana for the every yabo into on task there edwuma ku a wo yense ho edwuma wotum wo yense ho edwuma no wo bakaw nti president dem say president ama ho hint da but nse ja amanfo ni ntenti yarofe ntati chi na
Mustafa Bande na akasa
na yanko ikukura ho so wonye serious kura ho no do wo man Ghana ikukura wonye serious kura Ghana Private Road Transport Union no GPO bukai GPRTU wanye serious kumpo na GPRTU for na what 1 and 1 1 and 2 1 and 3 what's what them aban how many times did I call you 3 times GPRTU for si yankan cho the hair them energy levy say dum so levy abade na aja bano hair in tempado one pay bia one pay tim na kan bia yifru ho na woli cheme de dam kokogbo enechi John obosumi ayo mu no do otodu idu ha GPR to ma GPR to ma wo man Ghana bi nyina wol bako strike da medana car bia no ntu wo man yimu na ye baka asem obesu wo man yimu na inna da won centrofu nhye marhaji Abbas Imoro oya kasamanfo potokasem a public relations officer PRO ozima GPR to you na inna centrofu nhye me na Imoro Abbas oli cheme de abana ye ho wagadre in fact abana trick one was on cherry biara and one abana ka ye nhyemudi abana ye ya fu anu bo abofo na want to the wo batato lolo fedo what to lolo fedo we a when na say no abana say fu 1 liter bia boto bia what the one see the lotto into 1 gallon bia 40 this 50 pesos so do aban GPR to fu so wadi tuma onye ye nisa sunti wale kira abana te demutui de wo ba jatum de wonji tum onye ye wo man nya de wo ba jatum enti no se abane pele bibi o de koto bibi a ompe bibi o de bafa na nya fa ngo boda.
This levy, which is coming on the heels of the recent reduction in transport fares, will significantly increase operational costs, resulting in loss of income, which will affect our livelihood and the general public. We are therefore calling on government to reverse the levy immediately and engage us on major stakeholders on the way forward. In the event that our call is not heeded to, we will be compelled to take industrial action and park our vehicles on June 10th, 2025. We urge the government to consider the impact of the levy on the transport sector and the consequences of our action on the economy, and engage us on meaningful deliberations to help address challenges in the energy sector.
Na Abbas Imoro nanu si no ana David Aguado ono so ye kasaba for them concerned drivers no si ye adrafo ya ton ye kala TV akoto black and white edana juadu enumra ye hunsuo ye kan yo na ye ntie owo mati kopo so ntie ye musu odaseni anopa fri ewi ya fri anadumi yankamasi po hey ose mama mpanyi waye abani waye wo mo ho June 10 pe se wenche na wanse se dile bi na obatitia
etuo na aban ye de beto petrol so ana petrol so nanu ya no ne ye pa ka kire aban ne tenten ne titia ne se e wo se oyi fi so enimonimu ya na sa ade we so aban de baaye no wan frɛ yen ye wo mu a ana ye kase mu a e wo mu ni bi eni nti ye fa akonya ye so atu aban fo se ene de ya wonyi mfiri ho se wonyi mfiri ho a bosuma ye wo mu eda to so du ye de ya hyen mu nyina ebesi ho e wo amamu ni nyina mu se wentimi amfrɛ yen ene yen ankasa ama ya nte ase a hwi ni ho aban ya ye beti ase ama no
na ro David nanu si na yewra Joshua Otua chairman odima circle duko kolebu branch GPRTU all sra band omo modena no onfra oye ka adwumaji iku ni na transport unions ni nyina na onyiwoni nhia na wonkasa na woyina wonkwa adwenkurum e wonyama bia orokodo no
enka ye do complain ha say betu atas amadan adai buti le mo sakasi abi enka omo hu ye penifo a eno omo trans ejojo a enka gai medu edie de me nko amadwe a omo ensan ko back omo ko share ye penifo no omo trans as omo trans never omo my family just jam say ye tika ni wi a be ye free eje sa de na ni china ye ntia obi aka mu ye brother ye ti ye lol fe ni aboso kan fo no ha wo mo ti all se brefu 40 Ghana first is net 110 brefu 40 Ghana how tax in your 3 point something bad no de bre no is too much I wash
NTGPRT una fe concerned drivers union One iron central fushema waya was the Chabanda D. Ada fu ntua ne ndɛ wɔ ntua ne kyenan ne mu nkyerɛm ɛna yɛgye abrɛhumi Piesie wode ase ho
kasa no wasi
kasa bɔ ne ase ho yɛntua do ne yɛntam ho na Kituma Heba Center indai impamu nkitawudzi ɛna ne mu haw ne mu yareba ne nyinara no bɔmmɔdenara na wɔn so no kwam na wɔn tsew mfamfi wɔn fa mo sanitɛ ɛnwa ne gye ɔba no SCI sena sexually transmitted disease no wadzo famfiri wo hwehwem wo ne ebi aba wo wiri mu a obobɔ ho ban jamo ye pa afi emba ne menyina won wo menyina ana ba ewo kidney mu haw liver mu haw afi wonwo mu haw honam na nyinu nso no haw bi abotɔdo a ni nyina no obobɔ mu a eyie fi wo ye papa afi menyina wo so ncha wote ye wo mu ni nyina ra Kituma Heba Center obobɔ wo ye fi ho wo ben wo ebu akwa Waben Methodist asafo from 1 0246914717 no more ye pa Divine Mercy Cosmetics another Erica Cosmetics in the day wakofa oya body cream no lotion afa seminar horo wadini na fitara and zapa and the seminar lugwa ne wia as a body cream no lotion is a fa no duma honam na ya moto honam na abotwe market za abra ho osan so oyi Ota nanso ben mfa nchen a lechi obi a wa wese kasa adwuma na ebe ye bosomsa woti oka inye me bohu na ha Divine Mercy Cosmetics woni aya do you na me yin san sa di fi ho na executive designer bags na fe intera horo mpabu asro pes was if UK na US was aba ha makeup na accessories nso no waka fa bi da ba etufomfo wona yin chiam wo edum Mrs. Anoche Plaza for 0553457200 Faith Homeopathic Clinic Faith is same Doya stroke infertility fibroid diabetes high blood pressure sexual weakness stomach ulcer asthma impamu nkitawuzina no mu Oyerepa mechira SCI no arthritis enwom Oyerepa biara bobo wona achena nopa tuanamone na fonye kyeremu ayenema akokɔbi no 18 num ejoda kwasime de anopo no nson kapma imbru no num mpem na wɔyɛ adwuma from 10246728675 no wɔn mo yɛ papa enti no mayamfa de manka abo mfa ntoato wi Piesie die yɛ nka abo a waba kansa wɔde abra yɛ hɔ yɛ papa na de manka abo Kingsley Asante ɔyɛ professional driver de mabre ɔlɔhwehwɛ in the upper work and pay car na wetu enti ne bommo general say wa car na erepa adreni na aman work and pay a Kingsley Asante or a professional driver papa panto de abadan hen de bommo general enti no ha car biara do ya trotro do ya taxi do ya car odoboko or long journey ni nyinara no ejema na work and pay obaya jamo also you be opa adwuma imbiritia we mu obaye adwuma maka no wonsa aka wutika ntini bo amadena aka won sei ina hona wo wodo pede wo de ka mo bi oye work campaign no wo ma modinara one flyer Kingsley Asante was 0246 037 840 another 0537 442 763 afei Oyerepa Idil Adha Fan Games no ọ̀rọ̀ bàdó kyẹnkyẹnkyẹn yie paa ní nyinaa yẹ Oyerepa Barakadi Salah jẹmẹdẹ Barakadi kẹdẹ inde wọ asantemẹni mu ọmọ Ghana mu wọ wiadze nyinaa mu no mo #1 radio stations and TV stations American Oyerepa FM 100.7 ina Oyerepa TV Promise 102.7 radio and a Promise TV and yadere se shado enti bomodinara yanyi aya yenuanum mojremi fa wo aya zangos ahoro ene yen ho ba didwumai ejudi yorube on the 9th May no na aboafo a woro so nyina asem yedidam dwuma ya Medimafo Herbal Hospital Dr. Tam Daso Bosheba Electricals nkanye papa fie ena fe Oyerepansu a enuma ona wonwirumu ye nsu na no mu yɛ dɔɔde ya Oyerepa nsu a na wase mɔdzi kan no yɛde health work yɛde ba sesa do na health work no yɛbɛfiri ase wɔ ɔyɛ aboabo post office na anɔpɔ no nse kan na yɛfiri ase na yɛwie a yɛbɛkɔ akɔpɛ wɔ ɔyɛ middle b school park aboabo hɔ no da afei yɛkɔpɛ mu wɔ hɔ a dwumadzi a ɔrekɔdo ni eating competition dancing competition tag of peace ladies penalties ina kyerɛ dɛ mmaa wɔ bɔ ɛyi piesie ɛkɔ bɔ penalty yee mahwɛ maame yɛ akɔn bɔ penalty pm ye eti ne nyinaa bɔ kɔnto ɛna sack race ɛna adododo aka ho ya drinking competition mesrɛw ɛyi nya pɛtɛ drink dabi anonomete adɔkɔdɔkɔ ma menka ne dɛm na ɛnya mɛte drinking competition no anɔpɔ wala hangover atwe de bɛgyina dɛ bɛpa petition no mesrɛw drinking competition no ɔnya pɛtɛ hi ɔyɛ anonomete ne nyinaa bɛkɔdo bia nsu nyinaa so ka ho bi enti nkyɛmu biara pɛ na mpo no ɔnka akyir ɛyɛ dwumaku na pɛ dɛ ɛbɔ so nyinaa sena frɛ 0545 609 7877 0545 609 877.
Yɛmfa ɛyɛ nkaebɔ no ntoa so yɛnyɛ nim sɛ berɛtuo piesie daase berɛ sɛ ɛbɔ nsuo tɔ so mmienu wɔkɔ akura wodupɔn atutu asante mampɔhene no ɔno ɛna silver stool wɔte soɔ onya mfirinhyia aduɔwɔtwe nsia na nyankopɔn ɛboa a wɔn de no bɛto mpam ɔkyene memene ɛkɔsi dwada ɛwɔ amani ampɔn silver stool palace asante mampɔn anɔpa no nsia da biara yɛnhyɛ so wɔkyena ɛna ɔdeda daase berɛ ɔsɛ ɛbɔ nsuo tɔ so mmienu mampɔhene ɛyɛ nansa ɛkyena kwasiada ɛna adwada ɛwɔ mampɔn asante mampɔn amani ampɔn silver stool palace anɔpa no nsia kɔsi anwummerɛ no nsia da biara wɔne ɔte yi pa soɔ nie otumfo sɛ tutu ɔtɔ so mmienu asante hene nana kuna do yi adom ɔtɔ so mmiɛnsa asante hema nana agyakɔma di fi ɔtɔ so mmienu asante mampɔn hema daase berɛ kua mmoaboa te ɔtɔ so mmiɛnsa kwawuman hene nana adwoa gyamfua ɔtɔ so mmiɛnsa kwawuman hema nana boakye agyemae botaase abusua panyini nananom nifa fekuro aman hene ɔbɔ asantemam nana ɔpɔn frinyama ɔtɔ so mmienu adankragya man hene nana afia mpɔnsa a ɔtɔ so mmienu adankragya man hema nana ɔpɔkua mpɔma a ɔdi kan amoafo man hene nana akua firi ɔtɔ so mmiɛnsa amoafo man hema baafo wusu bedi ako dɔmi abraman hene nana safo agyemae ɔtɔ so mmiɛnsa bawrɔ hene enti yɛnhyɛ no nso na yɛn nyinaa yɛnkɔ hɔ ɔbɛyɛ butubutu paa yo weyɛ nana kwa bɛn ɛnin gyawu wɔn nso ɛyɛ nkaebɔ ɛnie bantama ankɔbea hene gyaase ɛno no onyamfirinhyia aduosia ɛnson baafo owusu amankwa ati ɔtɔ so nan yɛ bantama hene nana akye na kwagyan nneɛma ɔtɔ so num ɛsi onwunu hene nana owusu apɛw bantama gyaase hene nana mɛnsa bonsu otumfo mɛnsin hene nana asia mapoko ɛsi onwunu akwamu hene nana baafo awu ɔtɔ so mmienu mu sia so hene adua na busua panyi pastor baafo asare ɛwɔ asi onwunu nana agyema samuel wɔ asi onwunu owura bright asare md brikapa enterprise kumase owura agyema prempɛ wɔ canada owura sebo nso usa okrani ne mrs victoria nin a wɔ canada owura sofia a wɔtwe wɔ kumase ha owura agnes ɔsɛe prempɛ owura yere elizabeth ɔsɛe boaten ɛwɔ ano so abusua kyerɛ sɛ memena 7 june methodist school park no so wɔ asi onwunu donko ekosi anwummerɛ no nsia na ɔbɛyɛ yie na abusua kyerɛ sɛ ɔma asie no dada kwasiada 8 june no yɛ n'aseɛ som the methodist church of ghana asi onwunu ɛhɔ nom de n'aseɛ som bɛkɔ akɔhyehyɛ soɔ ofiri hɔ a na ɔbɛtena the methodist school park no so wɔ asi onwunu donko ekosi anwummerɛ no nsia madam doris ade ɛyɛ nkaebɔ nie onyamfirinhyia aduanan nsia ɛkura na abusua panyi kwadwo nkroma ɛte ayi pasotafo pankorɔ no wɔwɔ nana pepra sanahene ɔwɔ kɔdeɛ nana wie bɛn mu hene kɔdeɛ nana agye kwabena konti he kɔdeɛ ɔno abo stephen opoku nso wɔ kɔdeɛ anuane ma ne mɛma ne kwadwo bonsu wɔ kumase ya kwabena aboagye wɔ yitile kwame kyerɛ ɛwɔ kumase ya na kwaku poku ɛma ɛne rubinsia brefo abigail brefo david amponsa brefo kwadwo kusi nana yɛ akwasi poku senior na maame ya nyame bo chene chena memene ya 7 June kode eno de Madam Doris to mpem ahomache na fei obakura no kode ho no ma na osi nkonya wo kode bo ho kode de na se kode kwan so a kosi ada chenachi no obako Universal Church of Jesus na akọ Universal Church of Jesus also koban ena akoye na asiesom ofiriwa no asana betrese ewo kode ayeye no nti ayeye no eye kode wo kipire kode na asiesom ena ye sokoban kumase Universal Church of Jesus na waye wanum sikasa ewo kode ho Mrs. Veronica Ochre eye enkaibo enie ne etafra no ba panye akua so onya mfirinsha wa ha ene baako na no poku bo atente yipa so otumfo nkontwema hene otumfo nkontwema abusua panyi na ya obrefo sasamo abusua panyi na ya omensa owura JY opon oba panyi abena kwabena dodo na friend wonderful oba panyi Margaret Do dodo na friend maame kofodua no wo Emma Mrs. Elizabeth Konedu Mensa USA Mr. James Oti wo fanchene bla Kumasi ha Dickness Agnes Owusu awonkra wo USA Cecilia Bebrese wo Denmark Amachre wa wo USA Anthony Apia Kubi dodo na friend Papaya USA Godfred Boama dodo na friend wo Fako fanchene bla Kumasi Ebusuya kyerese Yakofo wo kyereme me June 7 house number AK296 3585 fanchene bra mo de ne betompem na wono aye wufosoma ma no ye All Saint Catholic Church fanchene bra fo na be wufosoma na ma no na afi wakokora no fanchene bra musiye yiye no obesi nkunya fanchene bra MA School Park ne so enyumedum ye nukosi enyumedum fanchene bra MA School Park so ena Mrs. Veronica Ochre oba panye akua so wo ye na yiye no na asiesom no eye kosi ada 8 June no chenachi no obekọ no All Saint Catholic Church e fanchene bra ofiriwa no abetrase house number AK2963585 AK2963585 fanchene bra na wanom sikasa wo ho nti ha ena yede enwumren kaibo ene kase bono ebesie
de kase bono esi na birthday ko wa hana esi fanchene ho
Miss Hillary Adoma Kodua Miss Hillary Adoma Kodua every Prophet Samson ho Prophet Samson na we show happy glorious happy birthday to Miss Hillary Adoma Kodua from Prophet Samson happy birthday to you
Mama sumum fada makwanje do na yentia adofo bia ne de wa hwenhen na yechia hon na yechia nyansapo fu na yechia hon de wonye na hwe oye news ema wesi enti nyansapo memmasini na yechia hon wona nyimbre wa hwe news no woye na hwa ma wesi no oye chairman Ebo C1 dada Mr. Solomon ena Madam Pat Madam Mavis Madam Becky ena fe Madam Abigail Madam Kone ena ehwana waka ho nyina ye kye nyansapo members ni nyina da nwumbre waka ye no ho na ye de kase bono lisi osemufu panyine yeru Emmanuel Odro Korea ono ena osem yeru Jimmy Cliff ye executive producer na osem afi server room for nso no boy ena MCR nso boy afi studio ha amansia this year na ye opopra ena oboye ni chidom the producer wa ha inu me bie na ye bosomo ya me uncle Ebo Baini ena
Piesie Lardi Domino's for Biscum Eradia Sumdwe nkan
Mese ya